Shetty. He's obviously one of the bowlers who gets more lateral movement than many of the others with that new ball, and he's had helpful weather conditions as well in some of the games gone by. He was all over the place in his first game this season, but look at his numbers: 1, 2, 1 and 1. That 1 for 43 was when he bowled 2 maiden overs in the first 2 overs, and he gave away 43 runs in the next 2 overs. It was a game of 2 halves for him with the ball. Get the best batter of the opposition in the first over. It's pretty much the dream start. 4 for 1.
এবার এগুলোকে তুলে রাখবে?
এখনো তো নতুনই মনে হচ্ছে। এক সেকেন্ড। জামা কাপড় আর প্রিয় স্মৃতিগুলোকে রঙিন রাখে সানলাইট।
Mangaluru Dragons. And for the Bengaluru Blasters, we did hear Mayank mentioning that Santokh Singh will be a part of this game. Likely that he will be the impact player. But fairly settled teams. Barring the Shivamoga Lions, we've seen pretty much most teams go with very, very settled units. LS and halfway into the league stages, you want to make sure you're already there with your combination. Now, this is interesting. The skipper brings himself on. Cracking drive, 1 bounce to the boundary.
Chetan it is. It's a natural stroke maker. And it's a super shot. Initial forward thrust and then gets besides the line of the ball and hammers it away in the direction of the deviation.
This one just a tad bit fuller. He was looking for a very similar shot. Wasn't able to get under it. But he's an out-and-out stroke maker. There you go. That much fuller.
Probably the 2 fielders he's got outside the inner ring is something that can be different. He's got deep mid-wicket, long on, being a leg spinner and going to turn the ball away towards the offside. It's better off having at least one of those fielders deep on the offside, deep extra cover, which then might get somebody like a Chetan thinking, playing the inside-out shot. I think he's making a change to the leg side field. No, he's not. He's just got a short mid-wicket. A short turn, probably coming to slip. This Kookaburra new ball has a far more pronounced seam. Much easier to grip the new ball than the old ball.
Get closer to the pitch of the ball, because he's one who can turn it both ways, Shreyas Gopal. If it's hard to read him off the pitch, get to the pitch of the delivery.
I think he can do away with the deep mid-wicket and have a man at deep extra cover.
Close to short mid-wicket. Good first over from the skipper. 11 for 1. Number 3 versus number 5, like we mentioned. Important game for both these teams. The Dragons win, they can go to 4. The Blasters win, they'll go to 1. Back to where they've been for the most part this season. We've had a couple of days off. all good. The only problem is that Mayank Agarwal is back in the dugout.
Couple of breaks, a couple of days break you mentioned. So although like Mayank was not been amongst big runs to play himself in, but instead he looked to play the big shot of the very first ball against a bowler who's bowling really well. Gets close to the stumps, just the angle defeating the batter. That's the advantage of being a left-arm seamer bowling over the stumps. Once you get a couple to swing in, then the front leg doesn't come across, as is the case with Mayank. In fact, it's outside leg stump. Beg a pardon, this was Abhilash. So front foot not going anywhere near the ball. There's a big chance for an outside. Didn't time the ball well. The field was well placed. He had so much time. He wanted to get rid of the ball in a hurry. He could have taken his time, and that would have given him a much better chance of hitting the stumps directly. Good line, very good line and length. Otherwise, somebody like a Chetan would have gone hammer and tongs after it. You've got to give respect to the new ball because the wide ball just swings for the first 3 or 4 overs. Don't play for the power play. Play for the 20 overs. Lay a foundation. We've seen teams that lay a foundation get big scores.
Very tight. It's that angle into the right-hander that's just keeping LR Chetan quiet. He likes width. He likes that cut shot, the pull shot, or anything full will go downtown. But he's keeping a really tight line and length into the right-hander, and it's well respected by the opener. Impressive from Abhilash Shetty. Just the two of this over. We're in the...
And he was in no position whatsoever. Cramp for room, ball just carrying on with the angle, hitting against the angle. Was in the air for a long time, but easily taken by Paris. Striking for the second time as Abhilash. Bhuvan Mohan Raju 1 for 2. It's 12-2 the Blasters.
A man who's been very busy with the ball in hand, Naveen MG. He's been amongst the wickets, leading contender for that purple cap, but he's got work to do with the bat today. Hasn't had much to do when it comes to the batting. But today, he's got as many as 17 overs that he could potentially play.
It might be 11 players in the team, but the last 2-3, the bowlers might not be good with the numbers of the bat. Oh, he's an extremely good bowler. He'll be a terrific bowler in the longer version of the game because he's quick and he provides the pace.
Yeah, immediately troubles LR Chetan. He's just a little quicker. There you go. A nice stare to the batter. Why not? Because he likes a challenge. He's a youngster. Adrenaline going high. He is quick.
Missing leg. batter late on the ball, an extra bit of bounce, getting him on the thigh pad. If he bowls well, he should bowl 4 in a row. He doesn't have the
And I like this move, LS, to bring him now. After the departure of two very technically sound batters, let's just take another look at that wicket for Bhuvan Raju.
looking to fetch it from way outside the line of off stump. And this is what happens. Bat turning in his hand. It was a miscue, ended up slicing it. Another good couple of overs from Abhilash. Will he get another? Will the captain Shreyas Gopal be tempted? Giving him another over.
Yeah, that's the one thing with Nagaraj, though. He will spray. He's learning and he'll get better. And because he's all-out pace, he will often be inconsistent with lines and lengths.
When you go away from the stumps, you got to target outside off stump. If you target the stumps, this is what happens. Because of the angle created, if you target the stumps, it's going to be on middle and leg. With the fine leg inside the ring, all you need to do is get bat to ball. And he provides the pace so the ball gets to the boundary so very quickly. No chance for the man at short fine leg.
That is clean. That is a top shot. A swivel of the back foot, center of the bat. One bounce. Fabulous from LR.
What a shot. What a pickup. The key to good batting is pick up the length early and get into position early. And when he pulls it in front of square on the off leg side, you know he's picked up the length very early. Exquisite timing.
Didn't try to hit the ball too hard. And it's the pace on offer that'll allow you to anyway get it going quickly. Yeah, he's struggling at the moment. And this is jolly time for LR Chaitan. Another shot delivery directed to the body. Picked up for...
For starters, he's got to get closer to the stump, so he bowls a much better line. And a swivel in the angle of the bat from down to up means business. He doesn't want to hit a 4, he wants to make full use of the delivery that's on his left shoulder, left waist. Fabulous striking, gets him a 6.
Quiet because of those two yellow that you see on the graph, the 2 wickets that have gone down, but they've made up 14 runs in that previous over. The 2 yellow bars suggesting the 2 wickets. That is nice. So typical to see a left arm fast bowler run in and swing it into the right hander.
Good captaincy by Shreyas Gopal, giving Abhilash the extra over. He would also realize he went for plenty in the slog overs in the last game. So when he's bowling well, let him bowl a long spell. The chance